1, 2. Alright. Get off of this highway. Turn around. Alright, let's go this way. Turn that way. Alright, what'd you big? What's up? How you doing today, man? I am rushing to get this paperwork in. Got about 60 addresses to go to. And yes, you are first. I have to get these compliance dates done because they're due tomorrow. A bunch of work that was thrown on me last second. Ooh, color grading. Have fun with that. That's always fun to do, right? Slow down to 40 because it's a construction zone. See how many of these morons actually slow down through here? Probably not. They don't give a crap. All these guys out here working on the side of the road. I know a lot of guys that enjoy editing, like Matt Northeast. Hell of an editor. Don't ever tell him I said that, though. But yeah, he's really good. He loves DaVinci. Me, not so much. I'm not really into editing myself. I mean, I don't go all crazy like a lot of people do. But yeah, color grading can be a bit of a bitch, that's for sure. No doubt. It's one of the biggest challenges when you're shooting raw, right? So what program are you using? I think you might have told me the other day. I can't remember. Figured I'd go live since starting to catch up on my stuff. And Paul didn't go live this morning because he was taking Lynn to go pick up our new motorhome, which was a couple hours away. So. Hopefully that trip is going okay for Lynn and Paul and all that. Yes, Power Director. Yeah, I know a few people that use that. It's another pretty decent program, that's for sure. I actually had Power Director. I had a 1-year subscription to it. Never even ended up using it. I don't even think I have it anymore. I think I canceled it. It was due, I think like a month ago. It was due for another year, and I just didn't feel like paying again. I didn't even really use it, but a few times the first year I had it. So on the phone, it's really not all that great. On the computer, it's a lot better. And I use it daily too. Yeah, Matt likes to do a lot of D-Log, and he does it through DaVinci. I don't think I've never done any kind of D-log stuff. I'm not really big on the color grading thing. And so I've never really been big into editing. A lot of times I might just tweak the, brightness or something on my videos, but I just kind of just put them out as they come out of the drone. Because I don't get a lot of people viewing my flight footage anyway. I'll put out like a reaction video or something and get like 500-600 views, but I put out some flight footage of one can get like 40-50. Rodney Bell, what's up, man? How you doing? Just out here working, trying to do all these compliance state stuff for these gas meters. Yeah, like 200 or 300 addresses thrown on me at the last minute that we're due in like 4 days, and tomorrow would be the last day to be able to do them. But I'm only got about, out of 4.5 sheets, I got about 1 sheet left to do. So I'm getting them. It's just really hard because a lot of these I'm not sure, Wedge and Big. I don't go on Facebook very often, to be honest with you. I just pretty much use it to keep in contact with my family. But if you want to send me another invite, if you did, I may have lost it somewhere in my notifications. I got a lot of people on my Facebook, so sometimes I'm missing. But if you want to send me another one, I'll join it for you. I actually went through a couple weeks ago and took myself out of a bunch of other groups, of just random groups. It wasn't nobody I knew, it was just some random groups I joined back when I first started flying drones a couple of years ago, and I just never really went into them, so I kicked myself out of a lot of them. Just kept a few that people I knew that had groups. But yeah, if you want to send me another one, I'll join it, help you out, help you get it growing. Like I said, now I'm just pretty much staying in groups of people I know on YouTube, people I converse with, so I don't mind joining. I'm at work too, just finished lunch, yeah. Yeah, the ones I got rid of, Legend Big, it wasn't people I knew, it was just like random groups I joined. Because when I first started in drones, I was like, oh, group join. I just joined a shit ton of drone groups, and I got to the point where I was getting so many damn notifications every day, it was getting annoying, so I just went through and I just stayed in the ones that people I actually know, to help support and keep their member count up. So the other ones, though, I just kicked myself out of them. I moved away from them. I hope you had a good lunch there, Rod. I'm going to stop here in a little bit and eat my lunch. Brought a couple pieces of pizza. What was funny was last night I was at my house. I'll tell you guys the story. I was going to bed last night. It was about 10 o'clock, and somebody rings our doorbell. And I'm like, who the hell is ringing my doorbell at 10 o'clock at night, right? So I go and I go on my doorbell camera, but by the time I got on my camera and looked to see who it was, all I saw was a guy getting in a white car speeding off. And I was like, what the hell? So Sarah went to the front door to just peek out the door to see if somebody was out there. And she comes walking in, she's got friggin' 2 pizzas and breadsticks. I was like, what the hell? I was like, we didn't order pizza, we were all getting ready to go to bed. Kids were laying down, we were laying down. And, the only person that ever buys us pizza like that is my mom, and I know she didn't buy us pizza that late. So we put it on the counter and waited around for about 20, 30 minutes to see if they were going to come back and get it. Because I guess they sent it to the wrong address. There was no address on the box or anything. So we weren't sure what the hell was going on. I didn't feel like calling all the pizza places and asking them either. The Hungry Howie's that delivered it. And it was pouring rain outside, and so I We waited around for about 30 minutes to see if they'd come back and get it. Nobody ever showed back up, so I guess they delivered it to the right house. I don't freaking know. But that's what I brought for lunch today. And I don't know, the way the guy sped off, it was like he was like just trying to get out of the rain, and he just dropped it in whatever house he could get to the quickest. I don't freaking know. Like I said, nobody told me they were sending pizza, so I don't know if somebody sent it or what the hell was going on. But like I said, there was no address or anything on the receipt or anything, so the guy just set it down a whole ass. So I hope whoever ordered their pizza got their pizza last night, because I sat around waiting. But a lot of the restaurants around here, the pizza places have this rule anyway. They can't take food back once they hand it to somebody, so I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't come back and get it. But so, like I said, I wasn't complaining. Like, okay, got some free pizza. Oh, Adrian, I'm protein your rocket body right now, too, by the way. So it's probably going to be the middle of, not this week coming up. Well, this Thursday I'm going to get some more filament, but it'll probably be about a week or two before I can send that to you, because I got other stuff I'm printing at the same time. But I got your rocket body protein now, and you're going to have to paint it yourself, man. So I'm not doing all the painting, but I'll send you all the pieces, and it's pretty easy. You just pop it all together. You can put LED lights in the bottom of it, and you can paint it whatever color you want the rocket. If you want to paint the base like I did, the things. But I'll send you all the pieces in a box, and then you can assemble it all together. I'll put the rocket together for you. But I'll send you all the rest of the pieces. You can put it together, paint it, whatever, put LED lights in it. But I'm going to do it in glow-in-the-dark filament on the bottom part of it, the smoke glow like I did. That way, you'll when you put an LED in there, you'll be able to see it. Shit, I wish I could print a money tree. Shit. I'd be all over that. Alright, what are we at? 450 Eagle Ridge. Let's see what we were at here. What address is that? I didn't put 451 Eagle Ridge Mall in here. Why is this coming up? I don't understand. Let's go to 597 Town Boulevard Road. What's up, boy? Yeah, I was just telling that story about how I got free pizza last night because some delivery guy decided he was going to drop it at our front door and haul ass before I could get to the door. And it was pouring rain, and I don't know whose pizza it was, but like I was saying, the restaurants around here have a rule they're not allowed to take food back once they hand it to you, so because all the COVID crap, a lot of the restaurants still have that rule, so I waited around for a half hour to see if they'd at least come back and get their food, and they didn't, so. So I'm going to stop real quick, eat my lunch, and then I'll go to the next address. And the way the guy ran up to my door when I watched the video back, give me 1 second. Alright, guys. Sorry, I'm back. Justin Theory, the printer. Got to go back. What? Again? What the fuck, man? Alright, Watching Big. Good luck with your appointment, man. Whatever it might be. If it's medical or whatever. What in the hell? Why does it have to go back again? This is some crazy shit. I'll tell you what. Y'all might as well just fucking just return it, get your, if you have to get a refund, get your refund. I would just go straight to Creality's website and buy it. I would go to Creality and just buy one straight from them, from their website. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. There's something seriously wrong with you guys' Amazon there. I would tell David just to go to Creality and buy one straight from their website and get himself an Ender or something. Ender 3s are really good printers and they're fairly cheap. So. It seems like he was kind of just taking whatever Amazon was getting. So if he's going to get a printer, he might as well just go to Creality and pick one from them. Just buy it straight from their own websites like Amazon. That's fucking nuts. I have never in my life had that much fucking issues with Amazon. And there's a link if anybody wants to pop in. You know, I mean, you're going to have that issue with any printer. You guys just, well, I mean, David seems to be pretty experienced, but I mean, with Enders, you can just buy replacement parts and fix it. You don't want to just like, you know, something break on it and just throw it out and get another one. Just buy the part and fix it. They're fairly easy to fix. I mean, the few parts I've replaced on mine just doing upgrades, it wasn't hard at all. You guys need to get a printer that can, you know, that has a lot of replaceable parts like an Ender. You guys need to get another one of those. What's up, Nora? Just out working, man. Just trying to get this money. Another long 50-hour week again. But the good news is we have a 3-day weekend coming up. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It'd be nice not to have to go to work on a fucking Monday, I tell you that. Adrian never answered me back when I told him. If not, I'll give him a call later. Talk to him on the phone. What's up, AZ? So David had to send his printer back again, AZ. I told them just to fuck Amazon and just go straight to Creality and buy one. Get a different one. Yeah, Monday again. Try to get all these compliance dates that were due that I got handed to me last Thursday, because Friday I had to read meters, so I wasn't able to work on that. I called FPU this morning and asked them, I said, you guys don't care if I can turn it in tomorrow, right? Because I'm trying to get them done, but doing all these commercial meters off of a major highway, 4-lane highway, it takes a while to jump from each business to each business to check one meter, right? So I don't know, David. Laura said David would explain it later if that's what you're asking about. I don't know, man. Amazon keeps sending them broken printers. The one they sent them the other day had 8 different shipping labels on it to 8 different people that they had sent it to, and they returned it. Fucking ridiculous. freaking ridiculous, man. Yeah, I guess I do. I mean, Jesus, I've never had. Obviously, I've never had experience using Amazon UK, but Jesus, something's going on there. I have never had that many problems with Amazon. Usually, if I got one faulty thing, they would return it and replace it, and that would be it. But I've never had them where it's been 3, 4, or 5 times having to return the same thing over and over again because they keep sending me broken ones. That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, at this point, David deserves like $1,000 Amazon gift card from them for all the trouble you guys have been through. Because I'll tell you what, when I was a manager at Walmart, and the customer went through all this, you best believe corporate would be calling and saying, yeah, give that customer like $1,000 gift card. Because they would do whatever they could to make the customer happy at that point. There's been plenty of times when, I've never had that many issues either. Like I said, I've had an issue where I bought something that might have been the wrong item, or maybe they said they delivered it, but delivered it to the wrong house or something. But I've always called them and they made it right the first time, right? Like I've never had to call them 3 or 4 times about one item. That's freaking crazy. Yeah, it's not the people on the phone, it's the fucking people in the warehouse. Something is going on with their quality control, because Jesus. Oh, I love Amazon too, David, because fucking it's just. I love Amazon too because, like I said, I've never had any major issues like that, like David has had. But I just like the ease of their website. Right, their website's so easy to shop on. You look up what you're looking up, you find it, you hit buy it now, you're done in like 2 seconds. Or you can add it to your cart and save it for later if you want. It's a very simplistic website. It makes it easy for shopping. Right? Like I said, that at this point, you guys deserve like a fucking shopping spree on Amazon on their fucking dime, because Jesus Christ. Like I said, if I worked in their corporate office, you'd be getting one hell of a gift card from on our dime corporate if I was in that office. That's ridiculous. Let's go into this old folks home, or its retirement community, I should say. Let's see here. I don't know if there's a security guard in here or not, or if it's just for looks. Nope. Security guard. 597. This There's a gaps marker there. Definitely not it. Mountain Lake, Tower Woods, 597. Gotta go around the other way. Let's go back out this way. I hope Paul and Lynn's trip's going okay. And then like a 2-hour ride to go get that RV. I assume it's probably going to be a pool heater. There, let's pull in here, and then I'm going to have to get out for a minute, guys. Alright, we'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Alright, so this is 2700. Leaks and no active corrosion. Duracast products, that's where we're going next. No, sorry. I was outside the car for a minute, so. What's up, Bill? How you doing? Just in here, just trying to get all this stuff done for today. When David, or Laura was telling us about David, got screwed over by Amazon again for like the 7th time in like 2 weeks. That's ridiculous. Let's get the hell out of here. How you doing today, Bill? Doesn't your Mini 2 go out today or tomorrow, right? It's supposed to be shipped? Where are you supposed to be getting it? I remember you saying something about the 27th or 28th. He didn't go live today because him and Lynn had a 2-hour trip to go get her RV, so she is having to make a 2-hour drive, so Murray was driving her up there. Her and the other guy that's getting, I think his name was Nick, a friend of theirs that's going to go out and help Lynn get the motorhome back and everything. So Murray was driving them two up there to drop them off to get the motorhome. So Murray said, let everybody know last night he wouldn't be going live this morning, but he'll be back on this evening. Oh, I know. I'm pretty sure he just made that story up about taking Lynn just so, you know. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be shipped. Let's hope it gets going, dude. Is it shipping from within the U.S. or is it coming from China, or do you not know? If it's coming from China, you might be looking at another week before you actually get it. Coming from in the U.S. might be just a couple days. Depends on how fast they can get it here, I guess. Because I've heard that when you order directly from DJI, they're actually pretty fast about getting it to the United States. Even though it ships from China. I think Paul said usually you get it in like 3-4 days. Oh, from Ontario? Okay. Awesome, man. Hope it comes. I know you've been waiting a minute for that thing. You haven't had any drones flying either, too. You getting the care refresh on it, I'm assuming? At least I would, especially if it was my only drone. It would make me nervous. Yeah, I feel you on that. Do you get any kind of 2-day shipping, like from Amazon or anything, or is it always take like a week to get there? Yeah, definitely get that care refresh, especially if you're on the drone. Now, when Amazon, you have to pay extra for that? Like Amazon doesn't offer any kind of quick shipping or anything for free? Fuck that shit. Or I think it's time people move down to Florida. Oh man, I hate that I've become so accustomed to that 2 day shipping. Because man, I get so bitchy when something's like more than 2 days. I ain't gonna even lie. I go all Karen status when I can't get my. Because it's become such a thing now, right? To get your stuff so quick now. Like back in the day, when you ordered something, you were waiting a couple weeks, and you just got it. And then the last like 5-6 years, man, they've gone to 2 day shipping. Eventually, I think it's going to be down to like you order something, you'll get it within just a couple hours. Like that's the kind of shipping that's going to end up happening, I think. Because I think when Walmart's, their online business is growing by 200-300 million every quarter. So it's going to come down to shipping more between them two, how fast they can get an item to somebody. Because I know that they do the same day shipping on some stuff, but I have never, even living in Florida, only being 45 minutes to an hour away from the Amazon facility, I have never had a single item offered same day shipping. Ever. I wish I did though, that would be awesome to be able to get the same day you ordered it. Yeah, you gotta get some ND filters, yeah, and those things ain't cheap either. Shit, for a set of probably 4 or 5 of them, you're gonna be looking at like $40-50 US easy. And if you go with a really good brand, like, what is it, Freewell? I think is the real good brand a lot of people use. I think that one's like $100 if you wanted a really nice set. And that's what's so funny is ND filters are so tiny, right? But yet they're so fucking expensive. I use ND filters every once in a while. The sun's like really brutal here in Florida. But I'm not going to be doing much flying the next 3-4 months anyway because we're in the rainy season, so it's really hard to catch a flight in between the storms. They're just storming all the time, so it's hard to catch flights, especially when you're working during the day because a lot of the storms start coming through around 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then usually storms all the way till probably 7-8 o'clock at night. So, yeah, 256. I've never used a 256. That's the one that came with the fucking Air 2, and I've never used it. It came with a 16, a 64, and a 256. And the only one I ever used really was 16. But like I said, I'm not really into all the ND filter things and all that. I use them every once in a while. I just don't have any interest in the editing and all that bullshit like Matt does, right? Like Matt's really good at it, but I don't really have any interest in all that. I just like flying the drones. I'll put the video out just as is. I'm kind of like Paul. I mean, it's nothing against anybody that likes to edit, by all means. That's what you love to do. Everybody's got their, I have nothing against anybody that likes editing. It's just not my thing. Oh, yeah. I wish we had some waterfalls around here. I wish we had some fucking mountains around here. Ain't shit in Florida. It's all flat swampland. Yeah. Like, I understand how the ND filters work and the editing and all that. I'm just not really into all that. I use them every once in a while when I want to try to do a really good video. But honestly, I haven't really posted a whole lot of flight footage just because I don't really get it. For what I do, I spent the time I did on my videos like Matt did. The return I would get in views is just nothing. Yeah, swamps, man. It's just swampy, flat land. So there's gators everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of, like, non-swamp areas. There's just a lot of lakes, a lot of swampy areas. I don't know why they call Newfoundland the Rock. I've never heard that term, but I believe you, man. You live there. Oh, there's tons of soil here, Jesus. I'm about to go to a couple orange groves here in a minute. You gotta be careful driving down those damn roads, man. That shit's like beach sand. You'll just sink. There's just like, in the orange groves, it's just like this really fine powder sand. And man, even four-wheel drives have a problem going through it. You'll sink right into it. I went to go pull into one, orange groves. It's just oranges, a bunch of orange trees. But the type of soil and dirt that's in there is just so fine. Like I said, you'd be cautious to take a four-wheel drive through there. The orange groves are starting to get far and few in between, though, because a lot of the orange farmers, they're dealing with that disease down here in Florida that just, one tree in your grove will get it, and it'll just kill your whole grove. And a lot of them are just selling out and selling their properties to developers, and they're putting housing complexes up and stuff. So it's not a lot of orange groves left anymore compared to what there was 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, there's a lot of greenery here, though. A lot of trees. You got a lot of tree farms, too, that do, like, Christmas-type trees and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, there's tons of citrus down here. They grow limes, all kinds of stuff. But the main citrus is oranges. But like I said, Florida's orange industry is really starting to die off because of the disease they get down here. Oranges are very susceptible to it. Tons of citrus stuff down here. They grow strawberries, watermelons, a lot of watermelons. You can see guys on the side. There's tons of fruit stands. Like if you're driving down the highways and stuff, there's tons of fruit stands you can stop at and buy fruit. Oh yeah, inside. Fun, good. I know J.E.'s gotten really into like his own little garden. He's got a little garden going at his house. Him and Mike Rennick are starting to grow like sunflowers and a bunch of other stuff. Australian finger limes. I think they grow those here too. I know they grow some limes here. I'm not sure if they're the finger limes or not. But I know there's some orange grove farmers that are talking about going and doing olives now, because olives are like a really good tree that resists a lot of diseases and stuff, and it's still a good industry to get into. They were talking, I saw some news story a couple weeks ago, they were talking about that. Yeah, I think they do. Like I said, they have a lot of limes and stuff. Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of farming land in Florida, no doubt. But, like, in the city I lived in, it used to be, hundreds of orange groves, and now they're just down to a handful because the city I'm in has probably quadrupled in size in the past just few years. Because there's so many people moving here. Cass, where you at? There you are. Yeah, there's just a lot of people moving down here. Yeah, California is actually outproducing Florida now in oranges because of that disease and all the orange growers selling their farms and everything. So, but there's just a difference too when you look at it. You can go to the grocery stores here and pick up like a bag of oranges from Florida and pick up the bag of oranges from California, and the ones from California are just so juicy and they're nicely colored and everything, and they don't have any kind of like blemishes on them or anything. But then you go to, like, you pick up the ones from Florida and they just look disgusting. They're dirty looking, they got a lot of blemishes, they don't look good. And a lot of times they're not very juicy. That's why a lot of times I will actually buy the ones from California, the little tiny ones, what they call down here, what the hell are they called? I can't remember, but they got like a little kid's name because they're like little mini oranges, and they're really good. They're super easy to peel. Yeah, like I said, the ones here are just nasty. They just don't taste as good, and they're not juicy. They're not really good for orange juice or anything, but the ones, like I said, from California are super juicy. They're just good. Really good oranges. Where is this gas meter? Gotta find this gas meter here. Okay, I don't see a gas meter anywhere. Of course, there's like a million forklifts over here. Where's the gas meter at? sure where it's at. I can't find it anymore. Meth? What about meth? Not really a huge problem around here. I mean, it's everywhere, right, to a certain extent, but that's not a huge issue around here. I don't know where the hell our gas meter is. I can't find it anywhere. There. Over here. What is it? Interesting. It's not where their silos are at, where it normally would be. Is that it right there? Looks like gas lines, so I can't tell from here. Let me go up to the front. See it there. I have to call for this one. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Alright, you're good. We'll see you later, man. Tower Woods window. That's IHOP. It's got a mountain lake. Quite a few in there. 27 mountain lakes. 27 mountain lakes. 5 Mountain Lake Park. Shitting itself. Can't tell me the right direction to go, so. This is supposed to be some upscale neighborhood. I remember this one. It's supposed to be some hoity-toity neighborhood. We'll see here when we get here in a few minutes. About a 15-minute drive. This main road here. Let's get going. I'll walk out into a couple orange groves and check out their meters out in the middle of the damn orange groves. I can't drive out there because the sand is too damn fine and the truck will just friggin' sink. Gotta be careful. JD should have left on his trip today too. Hope he made it out the house okay and all that good stuff. Hope he's doing all right. going on his trip with his dad today. He's not going to be back, I think, until Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, nice little, I think it's about a 14-hour drive or so ahead of them. Quite a bit of drive where they're going. Might even be shorter than that, I can't remember. I know that they said they were only going to go about halfway and then they were going to stop and relax for the night. I mean, shoot, you're on a week-long driving trip, vacation, might as well take your time, right? No reason to rush. Take your time, enjoy the scenery and the drive. See, I don't mind driving when I'm on vacation, right? It's okay. Driving for work sucks. Let's go through this roundabout, this random-ass roundabout that's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, how's it going, whoever's watching? I'll wait till a 3-day weekend this week. Coming up. 4th of July on a Monday. My kids will be going to, the other 2 kids will be going to camp, and then Aubrey will be going to her grandma's, and me and Sarah will have the house to ourselves for 5 days. It'll be nice. Very nice night. Or a very nice week. Nice and quiet in the house, no arguing, no fighting. The other 2 can get out of the damn house for a little while. Have some fun at camp for a week. I wish they had like a long ass camp. Like, I always wanted to go to one of those camps when I was younger. There was like, like 2-month camps or 1-month ones where you go for like a month, month and a half. The longest camp I ever went to when I was younger was 2.5 weeks. It was a 2.5 week camp. Check my security cameras real quick. Some of these So my chair just got to the house. The doorbell went off, and I went to go see what the girls were trying to drag it in the house. So I hope this chair lasts, because the last one broke. I only have like 2 freaking months. This one doesn't make it within the 90 days. I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Because I mean, if it's within 90 days, then it's got to return. But I think that's the only warranty it has. But so I was super pissed the other night when that broke on me. Go home this evening and put that together real quick. I'm gonna see if I cannot salvage the old one. See if it can be fixed, because I haven't really got a chance to look at it. I was going to look at it yesterday, and then I got freaking allergies kicked in and started making me sneeze really bad all day. I actually left Paul's Live early because I was sneezing so much. When I was on Boris' show yesterday, man, it was killing me even worse. I hope tonight I'm going to take another antibiotic. Take some more allergy medicine. I can already feel my eyes watering up again. I'd rather take the antibiotic just to be on the safe side, just in case I do have some kind of sinus infection or something. So we always keep all our old antibiotics. Like if we don't use them all, we'll keep them and put them up just for that reason. Never know, man. Antibiotics will be like gold. Especially if shit ever hits the fan. Most of the pills have like a 2-3 year shelf life, so it's worth saving them if you don't use them all. God, I'm tired. Shit. This is Mountain Lake. How's it going, sir? I got about 6 or 7 addresses to go to.
Okay. Park. And what's your name?
Justin.
Alright.
Alright, appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll go on.
Alright, so we are in the hoity-toity neighborhood that I like to call. Upscale, rich neighborhoods where everybody's so damn entitled. Let's see. Gotta go check these mansion of houses. States 86. ain't gonna lie though, his house is fucking nice. Everybody's got their own little custom signs out by the road with their lot number and their names on it. So it looks like we have trying to find the circle. What is this one now? Um, 27 Mount Lake? Yeah. Okay. I think I have been in this neighborhood before. That's familiar. Oh yeah. I've been in here before. It was that house. Alright guys, I'll be back in just a minute. Mute this for a minute. Oh, what's up, JDS? Sorry. What's up, JDS? Sorry, man. No, I was at this house. Oh my God, this house is fucking huge. Jesus Christ, these houses are big. Dude, the air conditioning system, I was next to the air conditioning system checking the meter. They had 6 condensers the size of my fucking car running their AC system. These houses are so big. Good God. Insane. Oh, sorry, JDS, if I wasn't in there. Alright, let's see. Where's the Egglands Road at? Egg Farm Road. Let's go there. Now we gotta go into the middle of a damn orange grove. Hopefully my truck can make it through there. The road isn't all powdered, where I'll sink down into it. Damn, there's some nice fucking houses in here. Multi-millionaires up in here. Whew. Fucking one house had like 7 cars in the damn driveway. I think my closet's big in my house. Jesus Christ, I bet their closet's the size of my house. Mike B, what's up? Nah, dude, I was just in this freaking I'm leaving this neighborhood with these houses that are just ridiculously huge. I mean, fucking huge. Dude, I was just saying a second ago, I was standing on the side of their house checking their gas meter right next to their air conditioning unit. They had like 6 or 7 condensers that were like the size of my car running their AC system in their house. It's so big. Like just insanely huge. Ugh. Must be nice. Must be nice to have that kind of money. Maybe one day. I mean, if I won the lottery, I'd want a house like that too, right? Shit, if I won the lottery for like 50, 60 million, I'd buy me a nice like $1-2 million home, something of really good value. Pay that shit off in one lump sum. And we gotta go to Egg Farm Road and see if we can drive down this orange grove or not without getting stuck. Yeah, I told the head boss after you, I said, I get stuck, I'm calling you to pull me out. He said, alright. Where y'all gonna come out here and pull me out of the damn sand? But I was talking about earlier, you know, the beach sand, the orange groves, it has like this really super fine powdery sand in it. It's like beach, like even finer than beach sand. It's like powder. And man, you just fucking sink in that shit. Let's see here, it should be coming up here any second. Yeah, there it is right there. Alright. We are good. Let's go check and see what this thing is. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Ah, fuck it. Well, they said there was a meter here, but there's not a meter on this fucking building. Let me see here. This was going to be Eggland, where you at? Mountain Lake Park. The one that had nothing. Active. I don't see a fucking meter here. Let me look back on Google Maps again and see what it says. there's a pump house there. Pump house there. And there. Pump house at. Where was this? Doesn't say. Well, we could just take a little drive down Eggland Road and see what the fuck is down here, because I don't see another pump house anywhere on the maps. Unless this is it here. Oh, there it is right there. Didn't drive down far enough for a rat. Sweet! I'll have to go look, traipsing around looking for it. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Go scan this meter real quick. Alright, so I have it in ground link, so give me a minute.
machine up.
in-ground leak there, so I'm not sure what that was about. How you doing, Tim? Sorry, I wasn't in the truck. Thought I had an in-ground leak, but I can't find anything. I went over the ground and over the meter, and I can't find bubbling up anywhere. I'm not getting any readings in the ground, so I don't know. Fucking hot. So that was another. Well, I'm doing good, Tim. Out here trying to get this shit done. Sam walking away. Oh, there's a road run right out here. So Adrian liked that rocket so much, now he wants me to make him one. So, 51. The only thing I told him is I'll put the rocket together and stuff, but you just see you have to do the painting on it. I'm not doing it. I did not have fun painting that thing. I'll tell you that. Star Boulevard. And then he can get it and paint it whatever color he wants or whatever. So I'm printing the rocket now for him just so I can get some of it out of the way, because I told him it'd be about a week and a half before I get it finished. I just went and started that print last night so I could get it done and out of the way. And then I'm going to try the sword when that's done, and then I'll do the smoke plume and all that. I can do a rocket too. I gotta get more filament. I'm running out of filament. It's about $20 a roll, so 2010, so I'm walking away. I mean, it doesn't take a shit ton to do one of those rockets, but it does take quite a bit of filament. You have to do the rocket, and the rocket has to be done in white, the base is done in black, and then the smoke plume. I do them glow in the dark. Yeah, I know, Tim, everybody wants me to make them shit, so. I have to get me a, so I said I have to get some more damn filament. I know, well, you printed like fucking 100 of them damn things. I figured you could have done like 10 or 15 at a time on one bed, because they don't look very big. At all. And you got 20 more to do, Jesus. I know I should tell Adrian to send me one of Dre's hats for doing that for him. That's all I want. I want one of Dre's hats. Dre actually has some nice hats. No offense against any of the other guys' hats, but Jesus Christ, I'm tired of the old man drone hat. I want something a little newer looking. I like the Dre's hats with the nice flat bill ones. I like those. I just like the modern hats better. I think they look nicer. Oh, you're going to do the Iron Man mask? Yeah. Well, you should have just finished them on the CR10. That way you could got those out of the way and be running the prints from the Iron Man mask. Any which way you can do something like that. Hopefully that rocket will be done by the time we get home tonight. Should be done. Hopefully. Put my work phone in. A little dead. Charging the cord. Intersection. I know, right? New Balance, exactly. New Balance sneakers. That's what I'm talking about. So I told Ron one day, I said, you dress like a middle-aged dad. I said, you got shorts on with tube socks and New Balance sneakers on, old man hat, and a t-shirt tucked in. You ain't gonna catch me dead dressing like that anytime soon. I love those fucking TikTok videos though. They were showing a dad turning 40, and the kids played that thing, It Is Time. And then they hand him the box, and it's fucking a set of New Balances. Oh, that shit is funny. I don't like New Balance sneakers, honestly. They're comfortable, but they're all the same fucking design. Just different colors. All they do is move the MB in different spots of the shoe. They're pretty much the same fucking design. I want one of Dre's hats, though. I really like his hat. I'd wear his hat. Because the thing is, if you're going to do merch, right, you should do merch kind of some more modern merch, and then you can do the older type merch, right? Kind of cater to different generations of, I guess, what you want to say, fans that you might have, or just channel members that want to support your channel, right? But if you just have like older type wear that older guys would wear, younger guys ain't going to want to buy your stuff because they don't really want that. So if you're going to do merch, you should have a little bit of both, right? Kind of have the old man trucker looking hats, and then have some new modern fitted hats, you know? Hating this 4-letter word during the week. What? What are you telling him about? I'm confused. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Oh, work. Okay. Well, who the hell doesn't? I'm fucking sick of work too, and I'm only what? What time is it here? Like 1:30? I still got 3.5 hours. But, like I said, the upside, at least for us here in the U.S., next week it's 4th of July weekend, and I'm excited about that. 3-day weekend coming up. And we get paid for the day off too, so we can complain about that. Don't we all, don't we all? Yeah, I know, right? 'Cause you don't celebrate a lot of the same. I mean, you guys celebrate some of the same holidays, but the majority of them, yeah, you guys are different. You guys don't do Thanksgiving over there. I was telling everybody earlier too, Tim. Fucking somebody rings my doorbell at 10 o'clock last night. I go and answer it. Or I was looking on the doorbell, and Sarah went to the door to answer it. And opened up the door, and some dude's jumping in his car hauling ass. He dropped 2 fucking pizzas and breadsticks out our door. The wrong fucking house. And we waited around for a little while, and they never came back and got it. So I don't know whose it is. Hold on a second. There you go, Mike. I just want to get through this fucking paperwork. I gotta go back to frickin' Fort Meade here tomorrow. Alright, so McDonald's does not have gas. They don't ever have gas, so they're definitely not the ones I'm looking for. So, where are we going? But it's this place right here. I was just here the other day, I think. No, this isn't the same complex. Okay, so must be Taco Bell. Go check their address on the front of their building. Let's see what address they have. 1942. Is that it? No, that's not it. back up there. Make sure my truth's not all around here. It must be Rural King then. 2000 and 2010. Oh shit. To the drive-through the wrong way. Give me one sec.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you up to?
Not much. Sitting here drinking my first cup of coffee.
I'm trying to find these addresses. 2010, 2000. Of course, they don't have them on their fucking building. I'm going to go on my other phone and look it up. Dixie. Did you have your coffee already this morning?
I'm working on it right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What time is it there?
Same time it is down there.
Oh, you're on Eastern time?
See, I do. I'm on call late night. So
You stay up late?
yeah, when the 9 to 5ers aren't available, I'm on call. So I'm a night owl anyway, so it works out good.
Yeah, that's Sam Walton Way. Where the hell is this address? And I don't even know why this is Sam Walton Way, because there's not even any Sam's Club or anything around here, or Walmart. Kind of weird.
You gotta speak up. I'm on my phone, man.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
2010. Okay, let's look up Walmart, though. God damn it. Sucks around here, man, because all these fucking... There's so much growth around here that they're switching addresses all around, and Google's not updated on any of them. Okay, so that's Walmart. Okay. Alright, I found it.
You can send me a cactus if you want to there, David. I don't care.
Send you a what?
He wants to send me a cactus.
A cactus?
Yeah, a cactus.
We don't have cactuses here.
Well, Timothy called me.
You can buy them at the store, but I don't think they grow in Florida naturally.
Timothy called me. I don't stay at home. I have to leave.
So yeah, Adrian wants me to make him one of those rockets.
We heard that. That's a rerun.
Do I?
We heard that already. That's a rerun.
Yeah.
Unless you're just telling David about it. I don't. You want to send me a cactus for my itchy pussy or something? I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat because I was driving. I didn't realize AZ was in the chat. What's up, man?
Yeah, AZ's in chat with us. Tim wants you to read about the pizza.
About the pizza?
Yeah, well, what's this deal? You making the old lady go to the goddamn door late night? Well, what is that, man? Well, I don't want to go to the door. You go to the door. I mean,
She ran to the door. Like, I didn't tell her to go to the door.
well, maybe she thought it was me.
I was looking on the cameras to see who it was, and when I was doing that, she walked to the door, and then she saw that it was pizza delivery guy who left pizza sitting on the ground and just hauled good. He just dropped it at the front door, jumped in his truck, and hauled that. I was already here the other day.
You know, that's cool to get a free pizza, but what if anybody did that? What if I made a poison pizza and I put on a cap of some kind and I come up to your door and I drop off a poison pizza and then everybody eats it? That's, that could be dangerous.
Well, the dude had a pizza delivery thing on his car. And that's what they do. It's because it's a no contactless ordering or whatever. They don't hand it to you anymore. They literally drop it on they set it down on the ground in front of your door.
Well, were you expecting one?
No, but it was pouring rain outside, and I think that he either didn't see the right address or he was being lazy and just was like, fuck it, and dropped it at whatever house he ran across. But like I said,
so you received a pizza and you have no idea really who it was that left it. You didn't order it. So how do you know somebody wasn't trying to poison you?
It wasn't even like that. It was somebody just sending it to the wrong address.
Well,
what I'm saying is, like, that's what they do, though, is they drop it at the door and then they ring the doorbell and they walk away. They're not allowed to actually hand it to you. They don't answer, like, you don't answer the door and take it from them.
I get that, but you didn't even order it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't mean anything, except it could be somebody trying to poison you, but it's all good. No, Tim was talking about the fact that they wouldn't have left it if it had already, unless it had already been paid for, but yeah, Tim wants to know if you ate it or not.
Yeah, I ate it. There ain't nothing wrong with it. I ate 2 pieces last night, and I ate some this morning. It was still piping hot too when she picked it up off the ground. Because as I said, and there was a receipt in there and everything, but it didn't have the address of the person they were delivering it to.
Okay, so what if somebody went to the carry out and they ordered the pizza with a receipt and everything? They paid cash for it. Then they come out there and they sprinkled a bunch of shit on it and then took it to your door and knocked on the door.
Oh my God, you're trying to find like the worst case scenario.
Hey man, there are some nuts out there these days. Sarah, wanted me to ask you earlier when I was over there, she wanted to know if you wanted pizza again tonight.
Hell no, I don't want pizza again.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't supposed to say I was over there. She's in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. There's not. Yummo? What the hell does that mean? Yummy, I guess? I said there was nothing suspicious about it. The guy literally just dropped it at the wrong fucking house.
All right, man. All right. It's all good, bro.
No,
apparently you didn't die from it, so it's all good.
Well, no, the thing is, too, that I've noticed in our neighborhood, because we've had issues with deliveries going to the wrong houses, because they have those, like, weird numbers that sometimes they kind of look similar to other numbers, you know, because of, like, the font of them, the way that they're, and we've had issues a lot in our neighborhood with fucking people delivering to the wrong houses, because they look up and they see, in their mind, they see a different number, and it's not the right house. Like I said, it was storming real bad last night when he delivered it, so I don't think he was paying attention that well.
Sarah said your oldest daughter said it was a gift from God.
That's only because she wanted to eat some more last night. She freaking eats all the time. Kids are like freaking vultures.
Yeah, I got to put a microphone on this damn computer so I can hear on this damn. I'm tired of using this phone. I mean, it's convenient as hell to use the phone, but I don't know.
And you need some headphones is what you need.
Well, I need to hook something up to the computer so I can see people bigger. And so I can turn the volume up. The phone only has so much of a volume to it. Especially if people start talking low.
Just go to the computer and pull up YouTube and click on the link. You don't need to hook it.
Well, right, but I ain't got a microphone on my computer, let alone a camera.
Oh.
So I need a microphone on my computer.
Your computer should have some kind of built-in mic. It's probably not going to be very good, but... What do you have, a laptop?
Laptop would, but not my desktop.
Well, go get you a freaking microphone and camera. Yeah, it's going to be more than $50, $60.
Well, I just never got around to it, man. I never put a camera or a mic or whatever. Most cameras have a mic built into them. But,
yeah, they do. Yeah. All mine do, but I just don't like the sound of them, so that's why I got me a regular mic.
Yeah, they're usually pretty tinny sounding or pinched sounding. You know, that's one thing it trips me out is a lot of people that get on here and they do that, they'll use a shitty mic like that, and their audio is really pinched, high-end, or tinny, and nobody will tell them about it. You know, there's no fullness to their audio. It's really high-pitched, pinched audio, and it just, why don't somebody say something to them? It actually makes my ears hurt to listen to some people. Tim, can you put the RAM in it yourself? If you cleaned it out, can you just pull them RAM chips out and put it in there?
Yeah, why are you taking it to somebody to have it cleaned? I thought you knew how to work on computers. It seems like a waste of money. Just go on a private live with fucking Sean and he'll walk you through it. It's like he did. He pretty much frickin' did all the programming and shit on Jim's computer before he went AWOL.
Yeah, I could, but not a lot of time. If you take it apart and clean it up and all that other shit, it don't take you no damn 20 minutes to do it. It take you more time to take it to somebody to drop it off and let them do it than to do it yourself. Well, is they going to buy the RAM for you?
No, I wouldn't do that because they're going to charge you up the ass for it.
Yeah, they'll charge.
If you look at
They're gonna
when
make
you
a
buy,
profit on a RAM.
what I'm saying is like you should see the price difference in computers. Like it'll be like 50, like 60, 70 bucks for a RAM chip, right? To upgrade the RAMs, like per chip. But if you upgrade, if you're buying a computer that's already built that say has 16 gigs of RAM in it, and then you want to upgrade it to 32 gig of RAM, they'll charge you like an extra $600-700 for the computer, when it really only costs a couple $100 to upgrade it. You know,
Yeah.
it's better to buy a computer with low RAM and then just buy the RAM chips yourself and do it. It's a lot cheaper.
I mean, you kind of got to shop it around. So there's there's competition out there too. So some places you get it wouldn't be too bad. He wants 4 sticks of 32. So does that mean you want 4 8-meg sticks or 8 gig sticks?
He's trying to go to 128.
He's going to God level, I guess.
That's usually the most computers. Well, I think his is like the max it can take is 128. I think that's a lot of RAM, though.
Oh no! I mean, how much porn does he watch?
Like I only have. Yeah, he's going to be looking at some money for that because Jim did that, and I want to say that each RAM, I want to say that was like $600 or $700 US to buy the 432s that he put in his computer. I want to say it was like $600-700. It wasn't cheap. So in Australia, you'd be looking at $1,000 easy.
I don't know if they would be spending that much for the RAM. I'd just put that in myself. You know, the overhead on that would be outrageous.
Because the 2 Corsair ones that Sean got me for mine, and it depends on which brand you buy, right? If you get Samsung, you're looking at a lot of money because they have like some of the best RAM chips. And the 2 Corsair ones that I got for my laptop alone, those were 2 8 gig sticks, so that was freaking $60-70. If I wanted the 2 16 gigs, I would have been looking at like 120, I think it was. And that's just for a laptop. You're talking about a PC tower, that's way, way more.
I've got a bag of some laptop RAM, 4 gig sticks, but it's DDR3. If you need any of that, let me know.
Both my computers are DDR4, so they both already have 16 gigs in them. So I wouldn't really have no use for them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I would be actually not only downgrading to DDR3, but I would be having less RAM than I already have.
No, I mean, if you got an older laptop or something. Because like I say, I got a bag of this stuff. I've got at least, I don't know, 25, 30 sticks of RAM.
No, I don't. Both I only have 2 computers, and both of them are DDR4.
That's the thing. I've had this for a while. It's older, slower RAM. So. I'm gonna grab me another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. You got 500. I got the one. SSDs are fucking expensive. That one computer, the little mini PC I have, that has 1 terabyte in it, Tim. And then I have a 1 terabyte. I took one of the 1 terabyte external hard drives off my laptop and added it to the mini PC. And then I have a 200 or 128 on the laptop, SSD, and then I have a 1 terabyte external hard drive on there. Yeah, SSDs are fucking expensive, man. You ain't kidding about that. I wanted to get, I think, a 500 gig for my laptop. I want to say it was like 150 or 200 bucks or something. I can't even remember, honestly. I know it was pretty pricey. Yeah, I have two 1 terabyte Western Digital external hard drives, so I just put one on each computer. So I got 2 terabytes on the one computer between the SSD and the hard drive, external hard drive, and then I got the 1 terabyte plus 128 gig SSD on the laptop. But my friend has, I got to get up with Connor because he actually has a 500 gig SSD he said I could just have. That was out of his old laptop, so I'm going to get that from him and put it on my laptop. I just have to get one of those housings that you can put 2 SSDs in and transfer stuff over. So I'm going to have to pull it out and transfer everything over to the 500 gig and then put the 500 gig back in. But those housings are actually pretty cheap. You can get one for like 15 bucks, 20 bucks on Amazon. They're not expensive at all. External hard drives are actually pretty cheap. You can get like a 16 gig one for like, I want to say, or a 16 terabyte, I think, is like 120, 140 bucks. They're not that expensive over here, surprisingly. I would, but even piecing it together, it's still a lot of money. Like I said, I don't get left with too much spending money at the end of the month. There's other things I have to buy too, like, especially since I started 3D printing, I'm going to have to buy more filament and different things like that, so I don't really have a whole lot of money to play with to begin with. So. And this is just some computer parts. I mean, one computer part can be $600-700 bucks, depending on what it is. Especially a graphics card. I mean, that's a fucking ridiculous amount of money. Sean said, though, he could build me, he said, for about $500-600 bucks, anywhere between $500 to $700, he could build me a decent tower where I could actually use it for gaming as well. He said it would be right on the cusp of being, you know, it would be able to do pretty much all the top games. But, you know, it's not going to be like overly powered like, you know, Jim's computer or his computer, but I would be able to do some gaming on it, though, he said. So I might be, honestly, I'd probably just go that way and have Sean build me one for $700 bucks. That's not bad, because he would be able to make sure, you know, it'd be really good for that price. I mean, like I said, it's not going to be like overly powered, but it would definitely be able to do online gaming and stuff, he said. Because I really just want a computer for gaming. I would love to start doing some PC gaming, man. Honestly, I would love to be able to put some videos like that on my channel and jump into some like role play servers through Discord and stuff like that. Because I know a couple gamers that are in DOJ role play servers, and they could help me get in there. Because a lot of the role-play servers you got to fill out applications for to get into them. So you have to be accepted into them. And I know a couple of guys that have some pretty decent-sized channels that said they'd help me out if I ever got a gaming PC. So And then you have to, your PC actually has to meet a certain minimum of specs too. So I gotta figure out what that is. Because I've never really asked them that. I'm gonna have to ask them for a list of that, and then just see if that would meet the requirements for what Sean would be able to build me. But Sean said he can build really, really good tower PCs for about $700 that are really decently powered for that price. So. Yeah, I do have the internet for it, that's for damn sure. I wouldn't have an issue with lagging or anything. Because there's the one guy I know that does gaming, his internet's, he only runs off 500 meg and he doesn't have any issues. I got 2 gig. So I got internet that's almost 4 times faster, or 3 times faster than his. So I shouldn't have any issues with that. Especially if I hardwire it, like I have it already. Yeah, I should. I'll have to talk to him and see what I can come up with. Maybe just do like a payment thing where I can pay him, and then once it's paid off, then he can build it for me. Yeah, I'll have to talk to him about that. Maybe I can do that. I don't know if it'd be able to be $50 a week. I might be able to do $100 a month, but I don't know yet. I'll have to talk to him about it and see what he says. Or I'll just wait till the end of the year when I get my taxes back, and I'll just send him the money all in one shot, and then he can build it for me and send it to me. So I'll probably just do that. Because, tax season's going to be rolling around here in the next, 4 or 5 months anyway, so might as well just wait, and then I'll give him the money all in one shot. And he can build me a really good PC. Then I can take the two computers that I have now, and I can build another little, office out in the living room or something for the kids and everybody to be able to use. And granted, would I love to have a $2,000 gaming PC? You goddamn right I would, but even with tax money, I'm not spending that much of my tax money on a computer. Because there's other things I could buy, paying my car off, different things like that. Well, if I get a PC from Sean, I can do everything just on that. I don't need to have 2-3 computers in my room, right? He'll build me a computer powerful enough to be able to do that and everything else. So. I wouldn't want to have a second, 2-3 computers if I don't need them. I'd like to have just one central computer that would have enough shit to be able to do everything. Plus, I know he'll get me all set up with the right proper gear that I need too. So. I'll wait and see what he wants to do.
Okay, I'm back.
I was just talking to Tim about having Sean build me a computer at the end of the year. And Sean said he could build me a really good gaming PC for about $700. Because he has tons of extra computer parts and stuff, and man, that dude is a genius when it comes to computers.
That's cool. Sounds reasonable for a decent computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sean could squeeze the money so tightly that he would be able to build me a gaming PC for about $600-700 that you would probably pay about $1,400 for at the store, $1,500, So that's I'm thinking at the end of the year when I get my taxes, I'll just send him however much he thinks it's going to cost. I'll just send him the money, and then he can build it for me and send me the computer. Because then I know it'll all be finely tuned and everything before it gets to me. I won't have to screw with it at all.
How much is he? How much was he selling them little gaming things for?
Want to say, I think he said it would be about $200-300 if you had to buy them now, only because the Raspberry Pis that he uses to build them have gone like way up in price. He used to only pay $70 for one, and now they're like $200 and some for one. So I think he's like, if you wanted to build you one now, you'd probably be looking at around $300-400 probably. Where he used to only charge like, I think it was like $150 for one. 200, something like that. It's almost double the price now because the Raspberry Pis have gone up almost 4 times of what they were 2-3 years ago.
All right. I mean, I'm not a big gamer, but I do like some of them old-time games.
Yeah, and he put 8,400 and some games on there. I mean, there's a shit ton of games. And they're not like double copies. Like, so a lot of times when you buy these emulators from like China and stuff, they'll say they have it like 6,000 games on it, but it's just the same list of the same 30 games over and over again. And that's how they get people. They'll tell you, oh, there's 6,000 games on here. Well, it's actually about 30 or 40 games, and they just keep redoing the list over and over again in the emulator. And then it equals up to 6,000, but it's not actually 6,000 individual games. See, like Sean actually puts 8,400 and something individual games on there.
No, my games that we used to play, I mean, the ones we go to like a pinball thing or whatever, or a 7-Eleven was Galaga and Space Invaders or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, that's what most of them are, because I think he said he can get up to like PlayStation 3 on some games, but most of it, like, he can't really go any higher than that on the systems with the stuff he uses. So, I mean, it would be a lot of like Atari games and Nintendo games, stuff like that. Like arcade games like you were talking back in the day, older games. But he actually does systems too where you can get he'll have the controllers with it and everything for you. So if you like order one from him, you can have him, like, you can pay a little extra and he'll have like, put like 1 or 2 controllers, however many controllers you want with it. I think up to 4 or something like that.
Well, I'd probably get whatever he told me to get, so. Take his advice from his experience over it.
Yeah, that dude is fucking a genius with that kind of stuff, man, I'll tell you what. He knows his shit, that's for sure.
I mean, I don't know, these newer games, like, a lot of them I don't get into, man, but hell, I bought a PS4 and it just sits there. I never use it. My boy's got, what is that Xbox crap. He used to have a PS4 too, I think, but he just, everything he wants is in the Xbox.
I had an Xbox, but it broke about 4 months ago, so I don't have a game. That was the only one I had. I had an Xbox One, and it broke.
No, the only games I really play are on my tablet or my phone. I play that PUBG Mobile. I don't know if you've ever played that.
Yeah, I played PUBG.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, even though they're starting to do a bunch of weird crap that they used to do, like, what was that other shooter game popular?
You're talking about, it's like PUBG, it's, Yeah, my kids play it all the time. Well, they did when we had the Xbox. It was,
Yeah, but it was all this weird fantasy shit. You know, you can sit there and build all kinds of crap and throw all
yeah,
kinds of
the name of it.
shields in front of you. And I said, what the hell is this? I want a game that's like a first-hand shooter, but it's
Fortnite.
realistic.
It was Fortnite.
Yeah, what, Fortnite? Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's the one that's similar to PUBG, but it does. Yeah, it has all the building where you build all the walls and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's actually a fun game. I played it a few times with my kids. I actually liked it.
It may be, but it just wasn't my thing.
The only thing that I didn't like about it is there was a bunch of young kids playing it. I don't like playing games with a bunch of young kids. Yeah, it's stupid. That's what I liked playing. I was big into GTA Online. That's what I played. GTA Online was really fun.
Well, I'm sure there's a bunch of kids playing PUBG too, but
you know, you can hook. Do you have your PlayStation or Xbox controller hooked up to your phone?
I've never tried it.
Yeah, you just hook it up through Bluetooth. Put the remote into pairing mode, and then pull your Bluetooth up on your phone, and you can connect it right to your phone and use the controller to play. People do that all the time with the Xbox controllers. A lot of PC gamers, they don't use their keyboards and their mouse to play. A lot of them they'll buy high-end Xbox and PlayStation controllers, and that's what they'll use to play their games on the PC with.
Well, I actually bought PUBG for PS4, and I put it in there, but everything's a keyboard command or what else? What the hell is this? You know, it was so much different than playing it on a phone.
See, I don't like playing games on my phone with my fingers, like when you have to do it on the screen, because the response time is just not as good as when you're using a controller. But I'll hook a controller up to my phone and play games.
Well, I mean, you know, I'd give that a try. I've looked at different controllers on Amazon and stuff, but you know, you can sit there and put your phone on top of the controller like you would like a drone or whatever.
Right. Yeah, they have.
But I don't know which one's better than the others. So I never even bought one.
Honestly, they probably have a print for that you could put on a freaking Xbox or PlayStation controller that you could print for that, where it would snap onto the controller and hold your phone. But like I said, you already technically have good controllers, because if you have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox, you could just use one of those.
Well, I might give that a try.
Yeah, all you gotta do is put it into pairing mode and then pull up the Bluetooth on your phone. It should pop up into your devices that you can connect to, and just click on it, and it should connect it right to your phone.
And then I can plug my phone into my monitor and play it on a big screen. My old lady would have been home by now, but I think she's stopping at the grocery store. But when she gets there, I'm going to jump on.
Oh, I can't wait to get home. We got another 3 hours.
Oh, she goes in early, man. She's there at 5 o'clock. She leaves here at 4:30, so it kind of works out, man. I'm up all night on call. I have coffee with her in the morning. And she takes off and she goes to work.
What are you on call for?
Well, I told you before, I maintain communications equipment at these radio towers and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Right. Do you actually get a lot of calls at night, or it's just every once in a while?
Every once in a while, I'm just on call. They've got like 7 people on standby. Even if I don't go or can't go, then as long as I answer the phone, I get credit for it.
Hmm.
So, but
So you get
no,
you
it's
get
just the last time I actually had to go out on a call was 2 months ago.
so you still get paid for just sitting around waiting?
As long as I answer the phone, then I'm present.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I don't mind. It's no big deal. So I'm semi-retired. So see, I also a long time ago they asked me if I wanted to make some demos on how to use the equipment, the handheld radios and the mobile radios, because this is for law enforcement. So I've got a side thing that they pay me for some instructional videos that I made. And because of that, there's a thing in there where I can't do video. I can't create other video that involves transmitters, receivers, antennas, multicouplers, duplexers, you know, anything of that kind of nature. I can't use my likeness in regards to something like that. So if we get on here and we're talking about drones and this, that, and the other, and there's transmitters involved in this, I don't want to create any issue with that income. They probably wouldn't care, but I signed a contract that I can't use my likeness. I can use my voice, but I can't use video.
Right.
So, and actually, they might want me to make another video here coming towards the end of the year here. So, no, I get even residual. I got paid for making it. I get paid a certain amount every month for that. And every time they actually play it, I get residual from that. So, I mean, I catch a lot of shit from people saying, "Oh, well, get on cam. Well, what's the problem? What's the problem?" Yeah. And I don't really have a problem getting on a damn camera, but I used to get on cam with Dan and stuff every now and then. But
I don't care if somebody uses
when it comes to me jumping on YouTube or that money, I'm gonna choose that money every day. So
I could care less if somebody uses our camera or not. It really doesn't matter.
I can hardly hear you.
I said I could care less if somebody uses our camera or not. It doesn't bother me none.
Right, but I mean, like Uncle Bill's channel and stuff like that, try to help when there's nobody else in there. I would jump in there trying to help and go, "Oh, we'll turn on your camera." So, well, here I go again. I got to explain this sort of shit. And they say, "Oh, well, fuck that. Turn on your camera." Yeah, they don't give a fuck. And there's nobody in here for you to talk to. So I come in here and it bring more people in. Things get more interesting. Blah blah blah. If you already got people in here, then you don't need me in here anyway. So, but I'm just trying to help.
Hold on, I got a phone call. Give me a second.
Just somebody calling him to let him know his burritos are ready. Your 4 big burritos are ready. You can stop by anytime and pick them up. Yeah, and then he can throw the papers out the window and make somebody else run off the road. That was pretty cool. You just sent him a chair, Tim. Yeah, hey, bro, but it wasn't your fault. I mean, it's still a really nice gesture. I mean, what the hell? I'm sure he would have said something about it if he already got it. So, I don't know. When he comes back, his Bluetooth will probably be screwed up. Uh, uh, uh. I'll sit here and have a burping contest for myself. What, a chair or a Bluetooth? Well, you should have sent him a chair like yours then. You picked this one out, didn't you? Or did you let him pick the chair and you just paid for it? Oh, well, that's cool. That was mighty nice of you. Kangaroo money that you're making down there. You're rich. Got that Steve Irwin money down there. Yeah, real money. Out there riding them kangaroos and on your kangaroo ranch, selling kangaroo burgers. All right, man. Don't work too hard. Catch you again soon. Uh,
All right, I'm back.
They call and let you know that your burrito order's ready or what?
Do what?
They call and let you know that your burrito order's ready to pick up?
No, that was my boss calling, trying to figure out what paperwork we had that was due still for the meter reads. So I was having to go through all the paperwork.
I guess he can do that.
Got tons and tons of paperwork. Fort Meade, and Fort Meade. They're all completed. Just got a lot of paperwork in my truck right now. Shit ton.
Oh, boy.
I got about 50, 60 pages of meter reading. I got 5 or 6 pages for Fort Meade. I got pages for Lake Wells.
You gotta speak up. I can't hear you.
I'm talking as loud as I can talk.
Well, I'm on my phone, man.
Alright. Let me get all this together. Alright. So let me staple these papers together and then I can get back on the road and start doing the rest of this. That.
Kim left. He had to go to work or get ready to go to work. And I see the number went up, so it says we got 4 watching now. So there's somebody out there in chat land.
Yeah, somebody lurking.
Gotta check your green room every now and then. You gotta drop a link every now and then too.
Oh, honestly, the chat hasn't moved that much. The link should still be in there somewhere. Okay, I'll put it back in the. Let's see here. Post comment. There we go. Yeah, so this is all completed stuff.
So who's lurking out there in chat land? There you go.
Jesus Christ, come on.
Maybe it's Dan. Maybe he'll jump in here again.
This is all done. Completed. God damn it, I got so much papers.
Whee! Whee!
my stapler go? Oh, there it is. I feel like I would do more paperwork than I do anything else. Get that there, completed.
That's one thing you could do. You can offer to give away a free print. Help bring people in here.
What, is like a giveaway?
Yeah.
I could. Well, once I start getting my show off the ground a little bit more and I start getting a little bit more people, then I will.
For a second.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and go to this next address. Luckily, the person that did the paperwork friggin' put the addresses on one of the sheets. They doubled all the addresses up, so it was actually only half a sheet. There's about 45 addresses on one sheet. All right. Turn the volume all the way up so I can hear going down the road.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Rob. Robert Glazier, what's up? Oh, Newfound is Mini 3's going out tomorrow. Let's get that out for shipment tomorrow. It's supposed to be coming from Ontario, so they should get it in about a week. And what sucks is he met up with Brett Ariels to fly with him and didn't even have a drone because his Mini 3 hadn't got here yet. So he didn't have nothing to fly.
Who met up with who?
Newfound, Bill.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have any other drones. He sold all his drones so he could get the Mini 3. And he had kind of like a little mini meetup with Brent Ariels to go show him around where he lived at and go fly him, but his Mini 3 hadn't been shipped yet, so he didn't have anything to fly while he was doing that.
Yeah, my computer's locked up. Robert, I don't think David or Sarah's still in there. Though. And Tim, I think he left to go to work.
He's getting ready to leave. AZ's always listening, though. A lot of times he's working at his computer, but if you say his name, he'll pop back in the chat. Usually he's just listening.
All right.
He'll usually only talk if, like, he's talking to you about something. Because he works a lot on his computer, so he'll just be kind of having it as background noise while he's working.
Lurking in the background.
said, once I get my show up and running every Saturday, we did the first one this Saturday. JD kind of helped me out with that. Maybe we'll do some print giveaways or something.
There you go.
I just
Yeah,
want to wait till I get a steady amount of people coming in, like, 15, 20 maybe, somewhere around there.
No, just in that little ideas to help promote your stream.
No, that's a good idea. Because it wouldn't cost me much to make it. It doesn't really cost a whole lot to make stuff either, so that's a pretty good idea, right? Like I said, the most I've had in this. Ooh, that truck almost took that car out. Fucking idiot. But yeah, the most I've had so far in the stream, I think, was 13 people.
Huh.
So and it wasn't study like that for long. It was like that for about 30 minutes. So I kind of want to wait till I can get a nice, good-sized group. And maybe about 15, 20 that stay pretty studied through the whole stream. And then once I start getting right around there, I'll start doing something like that.
I'm sure it'll build as long as you're steady and consistent. As long as they can depend that you're going to be here, then it'll get popular, man.
Oh yeah.
You can
Saturday afternoons are perfect too.
You can do me a print like that Fuck Biden sign that you got behind you. Or Go Brandon or something like that. Or Trump 2022.
Well, I did an intro and outro that I tested out. So on the Saturday stream, I tested it out. It's just a little 1-minute intro and outro, letting you know that the stream's starting and that it's ending. I'm going to do it at 11:30. So whenever, I'm not really going to put a time limit on it. It'll just go until everybody's kind of pooped out.
Yeah, I was going to join your last Saturday show, man, but I fell asleep during the TV.
Oh, you're good. But, I'm going to set the time at 11:30 every week. And then, like I said, we'll just go until, we don't really have nobody in the chat. The panel kind of drops off. And I'll just end it. It's kind of like Matt does, I don't really want to schedule, we're going to only be on for 2 hours, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Sometimes.
It's at that time, it's not conflicting with anybody else, so that works out good.
Yeah, plus, like I said, I like to, because sometimes you'll get a good panel going for fucking 3-4 hours if you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to cut it if you got a decent crowd and a decent amount of people on the panel. Just kind of let it go till everybody gets tired and wants to get out.
I mean, you've got the subs, so you can just get your watch time up and you can monetize.
Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about monetizing because, like, I was doing the math with Murray's channel, going over his analytics, and even with his amount of views that he has, you really don't make any money, honestly, to be honest with you. Like, with the amount of views that he has, 1,300,000 views, and he barely, like, his estimated earnings every year are only a couple $1,000, and I'm not even close to 1 million views. So, if I was to get to a couple million where I could maintain that every year, then it would be worth it because that'd be a few $100 a month. It's not much, but it would be a little bit. But I'm not going to worry about monetizing until I start growing a little bit more.
Yeah.
I I don't want to deal with the taxes neither if it's really not worth it at the moment, you know.
Free money's free money. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait if I could get a few more thousand subs, and if I was able to maintain, you know, 1 million views a year, it might be about worth it. But I'll wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. I mean, I can really care less if I don't ever get to that. Like, I just have fun talking to the people that do come in. So. Oh yeah, definitely, Robert. Once I do it keep it up, it'll definitely grow. I mean, look at Adrian's channel. Adrian used to only average, 15 to 25 people in his stream, and now he's averaging anywhere between 40 to 50 now. So, I mean, yeah, and even Matt's channel's got grown where he's up in the high 30s now. So, Matt's got quite a few new people the last month or so. He has about 7 or 8 new people that have been coming in every week. I think Saturday afternoon would be perfect.
A damn phone. Samsung's got this thing on the damn phone where it blocks text from spammers. But then it sends me a notification every time it blocks a text from one of these spammers. So, well, what difference does it make if they're going to spam me with a notification every time that they blocked it? Instead of me getting a spam text, I get a spam message from them.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately, that's a big issue in the tech industry right now. They need to figure that shit out.
So I looked. So what am I supposed to do? Turn off my damn text notifications? It's stupid. Who thought of that crap? Well, the phone doesn't do that. It's a Samsung phone. I don't know. That's some ignorant thinking there. Robert, I'm in Virginia.
Okay, there's no way of getting in this place, so I have to lock the gate on the paperwork.
Robert, is that your real name? First time I saw your name, I said, I was thinking that you were imitating the famous Robert Glacier or something. I think the first time I saw your name was over there on Art Coast channel or something on his political channel. I used to have family down in North Carolina around Burlington.
Yeah, I think Robert's originally from North Carolina. That's where Sarah's dad's family's from. They've had a whole bunch of conversations about that. born in Wilmington. I do some partying in Wilmington. Let me tell you what, they have some really good clubs and stuff there. I actually like Wilmington.
Actually, I haven't been back down to Carolina for a while because most of my family's passed on from down there. Grandparents used to be down there and stuff. Aunts, uncle. Stepping on pine cones everywhere we went.
God, this place is a shithole. Inactive. Inactive. 218. Why anybody would want to put gas service down here in this shithole, but whatever. Yeah, let's see here. 551 Lakeview.
I'm up here in the northern part of Virginia. I'm about 30 miles west of DC. Probably closer to 40 miles, actually. Which is a good thing. Get that little bubble they got around DC where it's a no-fly zone for drones and shit. You got like a 15-mile thing on each side of DC that you can't fly.
It looks like I'll be meter reading tomorrow instead of Friday. So, well, I'll be doing that Friday too, but
you got to do what you got to do, man.
I just want to get this shit over with, man. I'm ready to get back to my old schedule. Five tens are killing me every week, man. Doing this shit this is my 7th week now. Starting today. Plus, I'm working a few hours on Saturday, each Saturday, too. I'll go out for anywhere between 2 to 6 hours. I put almost 4,000 miles on my truck in the past month. I can't wait till we get our new trucks, man. I'm so tired of these Jeeps.
Well, tell them to send you your new truck right now.
Do I?
Tell them you want your new truck right now.
I wish we did. These Jeeps, though, they're just fucking money pits, man. They have to go to the shop all the fucking time for stupid shit. They're fucking maintenance hungry.
Tell them you want a Cadillac Escalade.
Because our company won't buy any cars that aren't U.S. manufactured. So they have to be like Ford, Jeep, Dodge, something like that. even though half of them aren't even made in the U.S. anymore. They won't buy any non-American cars, even though, you know, like a Toyota Tacoma would be very reliable. But we're getting the Ford Maverick hybrid truck. That's the next one we're getting. They had a meeting the other day, and apparently they ordered like 600 of them. Ford, so who knows when the hell we'll get them. But they're not going to get them all at one time. They'll just trickle in slowly. So.
You got to tell them what you want. Tell them you want a chauffeur driver.
Oh, I want an F350 King Ranch.
Have a what?
So tell them that I want that F350 King Ranch.
There you go. You can sit in the back of that.
Tell them I want that $90,000 truck.
Go up there and you can have your driver take you through the burrito drive-through window and pick up your burritos.
Yeah, these Ford Mavericks, so they're actually very cheap trucks. They start off at like 20 grand. They're not very expensive. I'm hoping with them being hybrid, we don't have to worry about them bitching about us idling and shit all the time, because they complain all the time because we sit and idle, but it's like, okay, when I'm sitting and doing paperwork, I'm not shutting the fucking truck off and dying in the truck in the Florida heat. Sorry, it's not happening. Like, you guys need to get the fuck over that, like, seriously. Especially in the summertime. Like, if it's wintertime, I understand, because I can roll the windows down and sit and be fine, you know what I'm saying? I can sit for 2 hours in the car and be fine in Florida. But in the summertime, you can't shut these fucking trucks off. We're going to die in the heat. And they're always bitching because we're sitting there running the AC and shit. And when we're parked doing paperwork, it's like, well, what else do you want us to do? Even if you roll the windows down, you're still fucking dying. Like, it's just so damn hot.
No, I'd have to have my AC. They would have to kiss my butt as far as shutting the truck off.
That's what I'm saying. That's what everybody says. Like, no. Everybody still does it, and they still get all pissy about it. But it's like... So what a lot of guys will do is they'll put the truck in drive, and they'll just put the emergency brake on, and they'll sit like that, because then the truck registers like you're in traffic or something. And it doesn't register that it's just sitting. So, because the computer doesn't specify, like, it doesn't determine whether you're actually parked or not. It just, if you're in drive, then it thinks you're driving. If you're in park, it thinks you're driving. So a lot of guys will just put it in drive.
Well, there you go.
And then they'll put the emergency brake on and, like, park on the side of the road and just sit there while they're doing their paperwork. Yeah, I saw a couple of them on the road, Robert. Yeah, they did look like nice trucks. So hopefully we don't get one of those cars that they have to do 1 million recalls on, because it's a fairly new model and everything. So it just came out this year.
I've never even seen one. I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, because they're a brand new model of truck. Like, it's, instead of being a split body, it's all one singular body. So it's a lot cheaper, and plus they're hybrids, so the cost of them are a lot lower than a regular truck. And like I said, they're fairly new, so that's why a lot of people haven't heard of them. But like I said, you know, with all these new cars, here comes 1 million fucking recalls every time they're releasing new cars. So I'm just hoping that it's not. I'm just hoping that it's a good, reliable truck that we don't have a lot of problems with, because the Jeeps are expensive. And we've had nothing but fucking issues with the Jeeps. Like, they're in the shop every couple weeks I have to take my Jeep in for something stupid it's doing. it's either stuttering or something will happen.
Well, is Chrysler still on Jeep, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, it's Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. They're owned by Kia now. Kia actually owns the whole company. Kia bought them out a couple of years ago. So they're all one big ass company now.
Got Drone Life RC join the chat.
What's up, Drone Life? How you doing, man? Okay, so that is, I don't see a gas station. Let's wait. Oh, that is right there. Go right fucking by it. Alright, I'll be back in a second.
Alright, man.
Yeah, Robert, first years are always bad on new cars.
Let's see if I can think of some dirty jokes to tell while he's gone. Well, y'all can tell me some dirty jokes. That'll work. I can read while I sit here. And then I can do a puppet show. There's some noise. I don't know if he's coming back or not. There he is.
Oh, shit. God damn it, something just happened to my fucking truck.
What'd you break? You broke something? What'd you break?
I'm right next door to Tire Kingdom because that's where I'm going to have to take it. So let me get off here because now I'm going to have to go over there. The fucking something just went haywire with my truck.
Huh.
So I'm going to have to go over there real quick and find out what the fuck is going on.
Alright, that's cool. My old lady will be home shortly anyway, so I'll go ahead and jump off here and let you do your thing.
Alright.
Alright, man. I'll catch you next time.
Alright, we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.